What's going on, guys? Suckless here once again. Still continuing our pedal effects order situation. Rick here. Nice to see ya, or not see ya as the case may be. I hope it's nice to see me, or at least my hands. So, last week we sort of did an overview on effects order for building a board or just running your pedals. This week we are going to focus on the early part of your board, okay? So what that means is the stuff you want to put early in your signal path. Once again, signal path, and apparently I messed this up last week, but signal path is going from the right to the left, that way, okay? Apparently Jay decided to take it upon himself to tell me that I had made a mistake. Hey Jay, that's a whammy. That's a whammy. Okay. He was a dick about it. Anyway, so so what do we have here? Okay, we have a tuner. We have a pitch effect, in this case a Digitech Whammy. We have a wah pedal, and we have a phaser. Now, these are sort of subbing in for other effects you can use, okay? So a wah's a wah, right? Tuner's a tuner. This is going to be, this is taking the place of any, hold on, let me straighten that out a bit. There you go. This is taking the place of any octave or pitch modulation effect, or anything that drastically alters the sound and needs a clear signal, such as a synth pedal, or like, you know, the Electro-Harmonix key series, like the Key 9, the B9, the C9, the 9 series. That'll go up front as well, okay? And the phaser is taking the place of your standard modulation pedals. That is chorus, that is phaser, that is flanger, light modulation stuff. Now, here's the deal. Again, you want a tuner first. The reason you want a tuner first is so you can get rid of that buzz, okay? There's no gate here, no nothing. We're just running straight through these pedals. I've got a guitar with a P90 in the neck. Okay, so tuner's great, shuts everything up. Now, octave effects. Pitch effects. The reason we want those next is because we want to give them as clean of a signal as possible so they can track properly. If you put stuff in front of them, it'll garble it and they won't be able to, they won't hear your guitar very well. Okay, so. Right? It's nice and clean. If we go octave up. So, you want a nice clean, nice clean tracking so you can get the most out of it. So you can do multiple, notes, stuff like that. The further down pitch tracking goes, the worse it's going to track and the less effective it's going to be. Next, generally, is a wah. Wahs pretty much, shut up. Wahs pretty much go early in your signal path in order for them to sound like you're used to a wah sounding, okay? However, wah is the most fun pedal to move around, okay? So, I recommend trying your wah in as many intervals as possible, okay? I would still put it after pitch and after tuner, but after that, sky's the limit. But, generally, the most common placement is after pitch effects, before your modulation effects. Wah is in of itself a modulation effect, but you're going to want it early, okay? So, let's kick that on. Well, that's hard to do with your hand. So, it's going to sound the most natural there. Next, we get into our standard modulation stuff. So, in this case, we're using an EVH phaser, but you could also, this is where your chorus would go. This is where your flanger would go, right? So, now, say you put that phaser right here in between your tuner and your octave effects. It's going to garble your octave effects, but because I've got the octave effects early, right? So, this is a nice, shut up, and I'll shut up. Okay, this is a great way to just get the early part of your board set up, okay? Now, if you don't have these effects, that's cool. Just make a mental note. Trust me, if you get into buying guitar effects, you're going to have these eventually, okay? So, again, tuner, pitch, wah, modulation. Now, next week, we're going to get into the drive sections. That's fuzzes, dirt pedals, stuff like that. I'll show you how to lay that out. Week after that, we're going to do delay and reverb and how to use them in an effects loop and gates, okay? So, this has been Suck Less. This is one of 3 videos detailing effects order in detail. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in a week. Bye-bye.